You know, we should be friends with China for many reasons. One is that we're neighbors. Don't you want to be friends with your neighbor who's very rich, you know? And then second, China is becoming more and more involved, not only the Philippines, but ASEAN. Third, we have such a very, very big Filipino-Chinese community. And they're very important in our economy. And so therefore, they're very familiar with China.
Society and culture,
so it's natural to deal with China. And then fourth, China is very much on top in technology and infrastructure, and that's what we need for our development.
I mean, one reason na-interview ko si Prime Minister Mahathir was because he was a bit warning about na there's nothing wrong with engaging with China, but you have to have certain red lines and caveats. Aren't you worried about this issue of debt trap that our contracts with China?
You know, it's funny, when we're borrowing from America, from Japan, nobody's talking about debt trap. Then we borrow from China, they talk about the debt trap. But that's not much different.
Well, I mean, you didn't have a case like Sri Lanka, right? When they had to more or less give up a whole port for 99 years, debt for equity. I mean, this is the issue that China is not part of the Paris Club.
The important thing is that our total debt, whoever it comes from,
the share is too small.
Must conform to the standards of the international community during the like 4% or 3.5, whatever is the standard they say, or 3.5% of GDP. That should be the debt.
So how do you think is the best way to deal with some of these disputes natin sa West Philippine Sea? Don't you think that
Well,
that
you know, we
should
should consider our relation with China as multifaceted. Not only one facet.
And compartmentalized.
Yes. No, multifaceted. There's a political aspect, security aspect, economic aspect, cultural aspect, and then and deal with calibrate those different facets in a way that serves mutual benefit.
You had JMSU during your period. Do you think something similar should be done under President
Yes.
So are you for joint exploration or development as a way forward?
Yes,
Don't you think it will undermine our sovereignty?
You know, Gulf of Thailand. My model at the time was the Gulf of Thailand. Malaysia and Thailand had a dispute, and it was during one of our ASEAN summits when chatting. We were one of the leaders asked Taksin, What do you do about your territorial dispute? They're still there, but we do joint projects.
So you think that's the way forward?